as you can see right here, the river is almost, well, it's actually overflowing. They were working on this earlier when I came up today, building up this bank along here. But if you can see down here at the bottom, it is actually coming through the dirt that they built. Hey guys, so I am headed up Spanish Fork Canyon to show you guys Thistle. So Thistle started to slide April 13th, 1983, and then the big slide happened April 14th, 1983. I was 2.5 years old when this happened. There is one new home in Thistle. There used to be 4 homes. One burnt down a couple years ago. The one is the Peso Ranch. And then there's the famous one that you'll see if you look up Thistle. Then there's actually a house in the river. Me and Kevin went into that house probably 15 years ago. Not sure how much is left of that house, as the river has changed courses and a lot of dirt came down. So I'm not sure how much of that house is left, because you can only see it during the winter when there is no new growth in the trees. So come along and I'll show you what Thistle looks like 40 years later. So this is part of the original Highway 6. This is the Diamond Fork campgrounds, I think. No, what is this? Spanish Fork River Park. Obviously, we cannot go all the way to the bottom of the slide, as there is a no trespassing sign. You used to be able to go all the way down, but you can't go anymore. There's the river. It's going quite nice. So I guess I'll take you up on top and show you the top. Okay, so there's the Spanish Fork River right now at the Spanish Fork River Park. You used to be able to drive all the way down that road, but it has been a long time since I have been here, and they now have this road closed sign here. So I guess we won't go there. So this is looking over at the slide. This spot was the 1983 slide, and the red spot is the 1995 slide, and it looks like it slid this year as well. So right here you can see the current train tunnel, the drainage for the Thistle Lake, and the Thistle Dam. So this is the original Pace homestead. So what I've been told is they purchased a home just on the other side of Highway 6. But that was their original home when it flooded. So where this barn is an original barn that was here when it flooded. Right here used to be some foundations, but the current owner has started to tear them out. So that's a better view of the foundations that are still left there. I believe it was an old gas station. There used to be a sign along here somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. So I'm not sure what's going on, but this is the one home I was telling you about this. Right there. So the river is high, and they're bracing it right now. So you can see right there how high the river is. This is one of the original homes up here. It was not touched by the flood. The Thistle Lake did not make it back this far to reach this home. So this is another homestead that was here when the flood occurred. This train cart, if I remember right, was down in Thistle. And if you can read the sign up there, it says how the train cart traveled. It is now about a mile up or south of the canyon of where Thistle is. As you can see right here, the river is almost, well, it's actually overflowing. They were working on this earlier when I came up today, building up this bank along here. But if you can see down here at the bottom, it is actually coming through the dirt that they built. This shows you that the river has actually came over the barrier. This is the most famous house in Thistle, as it is right off Highway 89. You used to be able to see the front door, but the water has rose up so much that you can't even see the windows now. But this is the last house in actual Thistle. It has never came out of the water since it flooded in '83. So this is what is left of the Thistle School. Like I said, this flooded in 1983. A lot of the red rocks here have been stolen and people have taken them home. We did have a fire come through 2019, which burnt a lot of this. Here's another building here, and then you can see Thistle Dam in the back. And that pine tree up there is called the Lone Soldier, and I learned about that through a gentleman I met here about 18 years ago. He used to get his mail here. He was a former resident here. You can see up there where the Thistle Lake water line used to be. It was quite a messy lake, and I believe there was one person that died. But this is looking back at the dam and where the two rivers meet. This is walking right down on, I'm not sure what river that is, because I know they meet together and they form the Spanish Fork River. But it's moving pretty good. So right there where those 5 pine trees are, used to be a home. It caught fire about 5 years ago when a bunch of teenagers were partying in it. This home was never touched by the water, but the people moved as the railroad tracks run right behind this home. And the water was just below it. You can see the debris that was brought up by the water and left there.